Dads of Erie.
That's right. It's episode, I don't know what number we're on because I don't have a
57.
piece of paper. 57. I don't have a piece of paper in front of me tonight.
We have a special guest tonight,
We
too.
do have a special guest tonight.
We'll reveal him in a minute.
Yeah.
And then we're also...
There's kids down here in the basement with us now.
During podcasting.
During podcasting. It's a first.
It is a first.
Which you would think for a podcast about fathering
that we would have them?
We would have had it previously.
Oh, no doubt, right?
But no, we've always avoided it.
We have. But we got them singing in the background tonight. So our special guest needs no extravagant introduction. Or it does need an extravagant. What's the saying? Man that needs no introduction.
Man that needs no introduction.
I don't think I fit into that category.
Oh, not at all. Yeah,
the one and only.
The one and only Tim.
I am also a dad of Erie.
Yes, you are.
Congratulations on that.
Congratulations on being in Erie now.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
How many
years
have you guys been in
Yeah.
Erie now?
11 months. We're
Has it
coming
been-
up on 1 year.
When did you move in? Like December
Yeah.
of last year?
It was like a week before Christmas.
That's a great time to move in.
I know because that 1 year home warranty is running out in a few weeks, so that's fun.
Are they bugging you about your final projects or whatever?
Yeah, we need to get everything submitted.
Well, the first question in the podcast always is,
for our guests.
is what
Do
type
you
of-
drive a minivan?
I do not.
Okay, then what do you drive?
I drive a Toyota Matrix,
Oh,
which is a hatchback, so that basically qualifies.
almost like a minivan. It's like a minivan.
What about
It's like
your
a mini-
wife? What does your wife drive?
Mazda CX-5,
Like the SUV.
Wow.
which I have to say we bought right before we had our first kid, and now I'm like, you know what? I kind of need like a minivan.
I know. There's
Yes,
a lot of
you do.
utility in it.
Strollers are huge.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, man, there's nothing like the tailgate opening it by itself with the touch of a button.
That sounds pretty legit.
I wish I had that,
But
no.
I don't have what RJ has, where
What?
he touches a button and the side doors open.
That's true. Trade-offs.
That's next level.
That's next level.
That's You're not
And I
even
got that
trying
push button
anymore.
start. I don't even have to take the keys out of my pocket. I just touch the button on the
whoa.
dash.
We are not worthy.
Yeah, that's
See,
right.
the problem with that is then you have this fancy electronic key that costs
Yeah.
like $300
and the
to
battery
replace.
and the battery goes out every like 3 months. So I have
Right,
to
and
replace
because
it.
you have kids, you're constantly worried that it's going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
That's sort of true, actually.
Or
I
if
never
you-
thought about that.
If you fall in water or something, then that's fried. And I
Oh,
don't know.
really?
I don't think there's a way to override that. There's nowhere to like stick a key.
No, I think, if you're out and about, I think you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And just replacing them is not cheap.
Wow.
Again, here, dad wisdom right here.
Yeah, that is dad
that's
wisdom.
right. So there's trade-offs.
For those who
There's
are thinking about
convenience.
those
so
features.
push
and-
button.
yeah.
Maybe not worth it.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
So, Tim, tell us, what's your favorite thing to do in Erie?
Oh man, that's tricky. I think there are some really awesome restaurants that have opened in the past couple of years.
True.
Yeah.
I appreciate that for the occasional date night, I can head down to Old Town and go to 24 Carat and feel super fancy
Yeah.
and be home in like 4 minutes.
True that.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Nice.
That is a great date spot.
That is a great date spot.
It is
Yeah.
consistently good.
I
They
was
have excellent food, excellent cocktails if that's up your alley. Mm-hmm.
And they always have something different too. Like that's what makes it like a true bistro in my mind. Is that like the menu's never the same, the drinks are never the same. Like it's always, and they're very seasonal about what they're doing, which is cool.
Did you see that they're celebrating Prohibition Day?
Are they? Repeal the
about that?
18th.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
yeah.
It'd be a fun event to go to.
I've always wanted to do their pirate bar takeover too, or
Be-
on Halloween that they do.
yeah.
I
do
want to go to the
pirate drinks.
pirate bar takeover.
See?
Have you ever eaten brunch there? Has either of you ever
No,
eaten
have
brunch?
you?
No, just dinner.
No, I know. I've got to figure out this brunch date so we can get
Is
down
it just
there.
on the week? I'm assuming it's probably just on the weekends.
Just on the weekends, Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's even the best thing they do, which is hard
I-
to imagine.
I can see it though.
Their coffee's really good. I've told you that before.
Yes.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't mess around with anything they do.
Yeah. I was
so.
about to say nothing is ordinary there.
Right. They have a professional bartender, like a full-time guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's legit to me.
Yep.
You don't find that in most
No,
restaurants.
you do not. Usually it's some college kid,
do.
and they're like, "A what?"
Who's
yeah.
a bookie on the side?
Yeah.
That's why people are sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
That was my Applebee's experience when I worked at Applebee's.
Really? There was like a bookie at the bar?
Oh, yeah, totally. He would get phone calls into the landline. older guys would sit around the bar, like reading books or like watching the game. And they're like,
So he was running the books.
Oh,
on
he
the,
was
on the
totally
games,
running the
really?
books. Oh, yeah.
Wow. While
he had
working
a
at
little notebook in his
Applebee's.
pocket, he would pull out and write something down.
Bill owes me $2,000.
You have to look.
Break his kneecaps.
That's all getting legalized kind of across the country slowly here, right? Sports
Well, we
betting.
voted
Did
in
that
Colorado.
pass? in
Did it
Colorado?
pass?
It did pass. It's the only thing.
I think you'll still have to do it at the casinos, though, is my understanding.
that's what I've read.
It's not
too.
like it's not open, but I've also heard that online is probably the next groundbreaking of that, too.
Yeah, I listened to a big thing about the online world. People are very excited. Lots
Yeah.
of money to be made.
Oh, I'm
lots
sure.
of taxes to be
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, that's
the
why
biggest
it
thing.
passed here, because they were
Yeah.
saying it'll be millions of dollars a year or whatever.
Not that I'm promoting gambling. Gambling's bad. Be smart.
Just don't bet on the Broncos this year.
Or do when they play the Browns.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee.
Even that's not a guarantee.
So Tim, 24K, right? Is there another place you like to take the family in Erie, Colorado?
Oh, what a nice lead up to my answer here. No, one of the main reasons we ended up in Erie is because of Calvary Bible Church up on County Line and Evans.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that's probably the best thing about being here is being able to, sleep in a little extra on Sunday morning, drive 5 minutes, be there. Our commute used to be about 25 to 30, so it's been really great.
Because you guys were in Broomfield, right?
We were in Broomfield.
Yeah. Off 120th.
It's a little tricky. We feel like we have 2 young kids right now, and so our attendance has been somewhat less than stellar because someone's always sick or, who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
That is the early childhood life.
The stage of life you are in. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like come a couple of years from now, we'll be really excited and be at church several times a week, as opposed to the maybe once a week right
Nice.
now.
Totally. But that's really cool that you're in Erie. Now, what's your favorite park to take the kids to? You got the early childhood kids, so everyone's under 3. But what are like some of the big parks that you would hit up?
All right, this is going to be controversial.
Oh, controversial
We
opinion.
can't wait.
people.
This makes a good podcast.
I told you I'm a dad of Erie, so I fit in. No, there's a great park in Lafayette. I feel like Lafayette is really showing up Erie with their park game.
A little bit.
Erie's a little
Are you
weak
talking about the one
sauce.
that's kind of behind Arby's or whatever over there?
No, there's one that's like it's in a neighborhood
There's like a
that's
river that
Wanaka?
goes through it.
Wanaka Park?
I'll have to look it up. But it's like is it Peter Pan Park? Is that what it's called?
That's
There's
in
like
Westminster.
no, well, okay, it's not that one. But it's a park that has, it's huge. It has this water feature, this water pump you can
Does it have a zip
run.
line?
Yeah, it has a zip
it's over
line.
there by Arby's. That's
the
all.
Arby's
I don't know
Park.
what it is. I
We
don't know
don't-
what the name. It's got
That's a
some
sled
name,
hill,
I'm sure.
by the way. They have a sled hill for the wintertime.
That's what that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a legit park.
Yeah.
No, we've definitely said that one's up on the top of the list.
So that's like the destination park.
Yeah.
But since we're East Side Erie, Colliers Hill residents, we go hang out at the Dinosaur Park and Rock Park in Colliers a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool rocks in Rock Park, very aptly
There is.
named.
Yeah, Rock Park.
My 3-year-old likes to jump off them now, so that's cool.
That's
totally.
Which one's the
totally
Rock
safe.
Park?
It's actually called Rock Park.
Is it the one that had the calisthenics stuff on it?
No, it's if you take whatever that road is. Is that Colliers? No, it's not Boulevard. It's
That
It's
road.
in the heart of the neighborhood.
Okay.
Same with because they have a dinosaur park too that has like a big dinosaur you can crawl on, and it's in like you wouldn't know it's there. You have to go into the neighborhood.
Wow, I don't even know about these 2 parks.
Come on, man.
drive up to the workout park, but take a right instead, and then it's only 2 blocks up on the left. And there's a bunch of
Interesting.
big rocks
Yeah.
and like the usual park stuff.
Park stuff. Yeah.
So big rocks your kids can scramble and climb and play on.
Yeah,
That's
there's
really fun.
it's
Yeah.
pretty legit.
That's really cool.
yeah.
What do you think about our new bridge in town?
Oh, I just drove across it for the 2nd time tonight. It's so nice. Go 40 miles an hour. Goes
I
through the
know.
middle.
I know.
So great.
So great to just be done with construction, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Right, but or that goofy little turn that we did for years.
Yeah, where it's like you have to almost come to a stop and then take a left turn.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to figure that out with the road where 5 goes through and then goes back behind Vista Ridge.
Oh,
So like,
yeah.
why are we all stopping there?
Yeah. Why are we all stopping there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you know one day the stop sign was torn down and no one was stopping there? It was so nice.
I bet. I mean, it's silly.
Yeah.
They should just curve that out and just make it a turn. I don't understand. You could drop the speed limit even around it,
Right, unless they're trying to strategically put a road there to go towards.
Maybe. towards
7?
or into Broomfield, because that's all Broomfield over there.
That whole part of that neighborhood is just strange because you have basically just neighborhood traffic, but then also a little bit of through traffic, and then all of the dump traffic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hashtag Erie dump.
We drive that. I drive that road several times a week.
Yeah,
Like
you do
4 or
because of
5
school.
times, 'cause of
But
school.
like it's our way
And
to
King
King
Super?
Supers. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. King
Yeah.
Supers. Yeah, where do you guys shop?
Ooh. Well, King Super is doing a deal right now, which makes it really easy, where the click and pick up is free all the way to the end of the year.
They're smart to do that. Get everybody hooked on that.
Here's
Again.
my only problem with that service is that inevitably I'll like do my list and then they'll be like, "We got everything except for cilantro," and I'm like, "What am I gonna do without cilantro? I need my cilantro." So then I always have to like go if I'm
find
just
cilantro,
shopping myself, I can substitute for some other thing
Right.
and
Yeah,
just
that's
deal.
true. It's
and
always
like,
it's always the one thing you really actually needed, and you're like, well, I didn't need all of this if I didn't have cilantro.
Do you get
'Cause I
the
was gonna-
text messages alerting that they're going to sub it and you can choose not to or to do it?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know they did that. The last time I did it was about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. So.
Oh, there's a little new feature there.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
actually get dinged that you're like,
Yeah. Skip that. Yeah.
yeah,
Or give me some of this. Yeah.
totally.
Interesting.
The weirdest part about that is I want paper bags because we use paper bags to collect recycling because all those plastic bags are just everywhere.
And it's ridiculous. The plastic bag from the click
Right.
and whatever, click and pick
There's,
up or whatever.
there's
it's-
no option for
every
paper
one
bags.
thing is it has its own bag.
Right.
They
It's
are
terrible.
nicer bags though, so you can reuse them more
That's
easily than
true.
the regular
They're a
ones.
little heavier
It's true.
duty. Yeah.
That's very true. Actually.
But it would be nice to say I want paper bags because I'm with you. I would use the paper bags for recycling or whatever too.
That's how, and so we don't have to use a giant canister.
Who's like? I feel like who are the target listeners here? People who care about grocery bags
yeah.
and traffic stops.
Yeah.
Dads.
The Dads of Erie, bro.
Welcome to Dads of Erie.
Oh, we've fallen so far.
Your dad, you're a tech dad, so let's change the game. Are you a Mac user or are you a Chrome
Windows
user?
or Google.
Mac user all the way,
All the way,
forever,
bro.
for life.
For forever?
Probably. So I just finished a pretty intense little boot camp coding program, and one of the greatest features about Mac systems is that you have your terminal right there, and you have a Unix operating system under the hood.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So that,
Have you modified your iPhone then?
No. So back in the day when it was cool to do so, I did have my phone jailbroken a couple times. And honestly, when it comes to my phone, I just want it to work. And as soon as I start tweaking with it, I have to like worry about
Yeah.
making
actual
sure
phone
it stays
function.
working.
Yeah. It's still a phone, yeah.
Yeah, so no, I've been standard iPhone all the way for the past couple of years. But yeah, I have some tweaks applied to my Mac to do what I want to do with it. So
Nice.
That is nice. Are you
You're also a musical dad.
I'm also a musical dad.
what would you consider the greatest dad band ever?
I mean, off the top of my head, I might say like Rush. Rush seems like a
Yeah,
dad
that's
band.
true. It's pretty-
Rush
it's
is
kinda
definitely
yeah.
a dad band.
I feel
Yeah.
like dads introduced all people to Rush.
Yeah, and they're an amazing band. So
Yeah.
there we go.
man.
You're in a band though.
I'm in a band.
Yeah.
Tell us about this band.
Yeah.
I am currently the only dad, but there
There's
are
another one on
about
the
to
way,
be
yeah.
2 of us in about a month or so here, month and a half.
My brother-in-law's pregnant?
Nope.
The other members.
Oh,
No.
everyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got really scared. Like, I didn't know this.
I didn't know this. Nope. Nope. I'll make sure that he tells you before he tells me when that happens.
Probably won't, actually.
No.
I find out news from that whole side of the family through friends, usually.
And I do have to give props. We're playing a show in 2 weeks, and Genevieve is going to be playing like 8 months pregnant.
Oh, man.
So
Wow.
that's going to be a party.
Where's this show at, and what's your band called?
Yeah, our band is the Vatican Vamps. We're just a Denver local band, and our show is Saturday. I'll get the date in a second. 2 weeks from now. I don't know when this podcast is coming out.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it goes up tonight.
This is fresh baked bread, my
Yeah.
friend.
It's
and,
right hot. The
we're-
30th.
The 30th.
Okay.
Saturday the 30th. And we're playing at Streets Denver on East Colfax, downtown.
Cool.
That's
No,
really
yeah.
cool. Date night right there, guys.
It's fun.
2
It's
weeks.
a fun show. I went video a couple months ago, and it was fun.
That's really neat.
They put on a good show.
You can
Thanks,
find
man.
Vatican Vamps everywhere music is streamed.
Yeah, just Google it, see what comes up.
Google it, see what comes up. Have
I
you ever
don't
heard
know.
that?
No.
Have I ever told you this story?
No, you haven't.
Okay, so in college, I Xbox was out, so we were playing Xbox Live, and well, it wasn't live at the time. You had to hardwire it, and I had to come up with a name, and I don't want to go with R-Jizzle for obvious reasons that all the men just understand. So I went with R-Fizzle. So my name has always been R-Fizzle, and it still is, like on Instagram. And, like
it is
and I
everywhere.
owned rfizzle.com for like, I don't know, probably 10 years, 15 years. And finally I stopped renewing it because I'm like, why do I own this stupid website? So we were playing Xbox Live one time at another at this house we lived in Boulder, and I think we were playing Halo or something. I killed somebody. And he was like, "R-Fizzle, what is that?" And I said, "Google it, see what comes up." Because when you Googled it, like this was before Instagram and
Right.
Facebook and all the other stuff, so it was like if you didn't have a website, you didn't exist on the internet or whatever.
You had
But
a-
I had a website, so
you
I
had a web
existed on-
presence.
I had a web presence. So
You
if you
were-
Googled R-Fizzle, I came up. It was like, the saying was,
Wait,
Google it, see what comes up. From like, across the room as we're
Right.
playing Xbox.
Oh man, you and your MySpace came up, right?
Yeah. My
With the
rap
wa-
group,
with
bro.
the- oh yeah.
Yeah, you never heard from
No,
that?
I never heard about a rap group.
Well, originally it was R-Fizzle and Crew,
yes,
but it ended up being me and Beamer, this guy named Beamer. And we ended up calling ourselves the Comfort Club. And we had a 4-album EP, which was pretty hot.
Shower of refreshing.
Yeah, we used Pastor Tom quotes in our songs. We were pretty hot. We used
so
some.
can I find this on Spotify?
No, it's still up on MySpace. Ironically enough,
Wait,
you have to go to
MySpace?
myspace.com/rfizzle and crew, and it's up there. I have them on my phone. We could
Will
play
you hyperlink that
Oh,
into our
please.
Instagram?
You gotta.
because I won't copyright strike us since it's my music.
You
so-
gotta play it now, and then you gotta edit it in for reals.
Yes, you do.
Okay, which one? What is the? Is this a good one?
Was it "Shower of Refreshing"? Was that the song?
Here first on Dads of Erie.
Yo, R-Fizzle. What up, Beamer? You know, Pastor Tom's on this track. Yeah, that's just how we roll. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. This is a crew and you know how we roll. With 303 and the second
Shower of refreshing. Like a shower of refreshing.
This is a crew and you know how we roll. Up in the big CO.
Like a shower of refreshing. Like a shower.
I'll save you guys the rest of the song, but
No, this is great. This is
I've
great.
never told you this story.
No,
there's
no.
there's the album cover.
Whoa.
I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed that this has not come up before.
I did
on
before
Dads
this episode.
We bring in Tim and
well,
all these
Tim's
deep
old,
tracks
Tim's
come
an old
out.
school friend, bro.
Yeah.
Old school.
Like we've known each other since we've been born. So
Mhm.
That's true.
it's he's got the
playlist-
goods.
The
Yeah, we
playlist
got
is
some
deep.
dirt.
That's what
Yeah,
you're
he's
saying.
got the dirt on me. So
Yeah, he
you want
does.
to know something? You ask Tim.
You gotta send that song to me.
I will try.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone for you.
This
Shower
is the
of
crew, and
refreshing.
you know how we roll.
Shower refreshing.
Yeah,
You gotta bust it out when you're at Boulder campus around Pastor Tom.
yeah. I don't know if you ever heard it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's very funny. If you
That'll be
never have.
great. That's gonna go far actually.
Yep.
Further than you think it should.
There is no such thing.
I'm now gonna email it then to you.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Come
I
on.
will.
Come on. That's got to be in my deep tracks. My workout mix right there. That's where I get stretched out to.
Your running song,
Yeah.
or we'll end the podcast with another one.
Okay.
So
So, Tim, thanks for being on the podcast.
yeah,
by the
thanks,
way.
bro.
My pleasure. Thanks for letting me down in your creepy basement.
Hey,
Yeah.
what type
Creepy
of wine?
basement? There ain't no creepy basement. It's light. There's multiple lights.
I feel like the truth needs to come out to your listeners.
The basement's awesome.
Yeah, there's.
Don't player hate.
yeah.
Hey, so, Tim, you're the first guest also to be drinking wine on this podcast.
Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight?
Whatever cheap bottle of wine you guys found.
Hey, it wasn't that cheap.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
No, usually
Yeah, I paid $17 for it.
I'm a very much a beer guy, but I enjoy a glass of wine as well. So yeah, it's this is unusual for me as well.
Wow.
I've been
It's a night of first for you.
yeah, I've kind of been laying off the booze while I've been studying for this program I finished up. So this is really tasty wine.
Now you can booze it
welcome
up.
back.
Welcome back.
He's
All
on
right.
the wagon.
You can find us on Instagram. We're at Dads of Erie. You can always email us, dadsoferie@gmail.com. And then here, I'll leave you guys with.
And we're going to Instagram the cover art to this episode. We've
I'll
gotta
let you.
do
Yeah,
this.
I'll let you guys know. Here's another song.
I can't wait.
They call me Big Gamer, y'all need to relax. Mixing a little bizzle cause you know we don't clash. When I'm on the mic I keep it loose like Nash. My hair's all crazy but I'm cool as cash. The old one of the bunch, the true money maker, you can call it a hunch. I won't need an undertaker like when Shaq left the squad. Kobe couldn't lead the Lakers. Keep my head clear, I ain't no drug taker. They call him off Bizzle, he's a leader of the clan. Make sure it's 2 combos for this lodge man. I'll just stick this out there so don't lose your hand. Reach for his food, I'm sure you understand. There's more to this man, the myth and the legend. Put